EJ.
This is Lazard with a catch out left. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
I wouldn't expect you to. You a grown ass man, right or wrong. So I don't think that.
This one complete to Tunyon underneath. And out of bounds right around the
14
20.
for 14 and you stream. How can you call yourself that?
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route
Type
to
shit.
the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable
Type
to use
shit.
his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
No, they wasn't, nigga. Fuck it, nigga. Stop it, nigga. That's all you gotta do.
Rodgers to throw.
You know it's coming, so why you can't stop it? Oh, that's a pick.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Fuck it. You ain't scored before having all that mattered, nigga.
And the Ravens are gonna get it back here just
You thought you was going to. Yeah, I got you 100%, nigga.
Look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
What you got? The post coming across? Which side, left or right?
It's been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes
that shit's over with, nigga.
Back in. The return on investment thus far
wow,
pretty good.
you got 50 yards.
And all the way down to the 35.
Oh, that's money in the bank, baby.
Yo, tune in to Cool Game Crazy Live, my nigga.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
These two teams
and nothing about you is about Novato, because you ass batting.
In Green Bay. So for the call, we go back up to Lambeau and Brandon God.
Ooh.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
You coming out in the... Nah.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action
good.
in the 3rd quarter. It's a squib kick fielded just
I'm
inside
good.
the 20.
You think that burping shit in the mic is cool or something?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Nigga, stop muting them and fucking burping in the mic, nigga. Get the fuck out of here.
Charles, for the second half.
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people would think
nigga.
equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance,
the fuck out the mic with that shit, nigga. You dirty ass nigga.
The drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Oh my god, niggas be in another state talking about what am I gonna do about it?
Steps away
get that nigga. Go get that nigga. Go get that nigga.
And he's left with no
fuck are you talking
here,
about? Throw me a pick, nigga.
You know,
throw me a pick.
I think they've got a
that's all I want.
They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm gonna follow right along.
Yeah, throw me a pick, nigga.
The spot they're in now is a credit to their defense.
You think?
They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away.
But you throwing it to no-name receiver. Try to look at that.
Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And Jackson throwing once more.
That you ass, nigga. Piss you off. What you gonna score? What you gonna do? Score?
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself.
That's what I do, nigga. I talk shit and back it up.
Over personal protection.
Buying time to his left.
Shut the fuck up.
That's taken in by
yeah, you thought you was about to do something with that?
But able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Jackson eluding the pressure right. Slings it to Anders, and it's complete. The tight end
you think that's good?
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
I don't milk the clock. I don't do that, buddy. I don't gotta do that, buddy. I don't gotta do that, buddy. We got you in a bag, buddy. We got you in a bag, nigga. Yeah, that's what they do on offense. You wait for somebody to get open type shit.
To try again after the sack. Jackson.
Yeah, son, and nobody got open, so that means you got bagged, right? Do all those low passes to get 4 yards. You suck. Corner out to that side. Yup, what, nigga? What? What you think's open? Tell me. Nothing. Put that shit right back. Do a corner route. Doesn't matter. Do a corner route, nigga.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to
but you suck, so that shit ass.
So the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
I don't got nothing,
now
bro.
It's Jackson.
Wow.
Quick throw here, that's complete. And the Ravens are going to have first and as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
No, we don't.
Jackson,
You know that. Give me that, nigga. Stop trying to run with him. Play quarterback. Play quarterback with him.
2nd down and goal. Jackson.
Oh my God. Give me that shit, you bitch ass nigga. You suck. You suck. Quit the game. Good get. Man, you suck. He's at the 6-yard line and couldn't score. But you think. But you can't beat me. Yo, Cool Game Crazy. Go tune into the stream. Put your friends on too. Put everybody you know on. You feel me? Tell me you got your ass busted. Go tune in.
End zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tank.
Yeah, it's over. This nigga's some dirty nigga burping in the mic. It's definitely over. I'm chewing clock now. Ain't no reason to keep playing you. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Get him out of here.
Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
You lose, nigga, so quick.
Trying to get back into the game. Teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they
don't matter, you suck.
Setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on
you couldn't put money on it if you wanted to. You ass, nigga.
Back to the air, Jackson.
Look what you do, streaks, bro. You think that's open? Give me that. Bye.
But I think the ball's out. And the Ravens are right back in this football game. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the
you burped like 100 times. Like, you're some dirty, nasty nigga.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about.
Nah, nigga.
And either advancing it the other way or just getting possession.
Yeah. Bagged.
That could be
Bagged.
A nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete.
You really suck. You not stream.
And inside the 45. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here's Jackson. And his throw here is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson dancing to his left. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. They'll roll him out right. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Yeah, you ass.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see
better do a streak with Marquise Brown.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down.
Shit's not open.
Forced out to his left.
Bum ass nigga, give me the ball.
And the Packers D comes up with a big stop.
You dead ass suck. What's your record in this shit?
Remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that when that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing.
What's your record?
So they have to be careful about that, because still have an opportunity if they can get some things
you
done on
ass.
defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the
type
ball,
shit.
What? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
You only scored 6 points, and I went 15 for 16 on you.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
You don't, but that's all right, too. You can keep talking
On
like
second
that.
down, it's Jones. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
You don't have no 200 yards, bro. Stop lying. You've been bagged, so how do you have that? 258 with 6 points. I don't add up.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers.
Nah, that means I got you bagged.
Right, and he'll just get rid of it.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the
But you have 6
pocket.
points.
You want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right.
No, I'm making you fuck up in the red zone. You're not just fucking up for no reason. If I was asked, you would just be able to do that, right?
Looking deep for Adams. And he's got it. What a catch.
And you haven't stopped me once on offense.
A big connection on that one. 38 yards.
No let up in
One
this
pick.
passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter.
Come on, bro. That don't count, bro. Interceptions before halftime, bro. Come on. I was trying to score.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers.
Even a good Madden player know that.
A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. Give him 9.
Yeah, back out, nigga. Suck dick. Loser. Loser, 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 loser. Back the fuck out, loser. What you waiting on? I'm waiting on some bitches. Like, look at you playing Madden mobile. Like, just get nice at Madden on the system, bro. He's 7-4. Like, this nigga is still talking about he streams. Now I'm streaming everybody that gets on the sticks. Usually playing Madden mobile. What's it?
About 10 miles or so southwest of downtown
Chuck
Los
Taylor sucked
Angeles
dick.
at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Green Bay Packers and the Los Angeles Chargers. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway in Southern California. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Chuck Taylor. Chuck Taylor.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler, and he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Herbert. He's going to look deep down the field. And it's a 7-yard line. The catch is made. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A big gain that time for the Chargers. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now a give running left is Eckler. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler. Touchdown run, and the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point good by Hopkins, and that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They'll run it with Jones. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 38-yard line. They'll run on first down. Jones. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers is going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He hauls it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 37 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a short kick take. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Packers pick it up.
Bitch ass niggas, I'm trying to fall on the ground.
This one back. A fumble recovery. return for a Green Bay touchdown.
And that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit or maybe lost their focus as well, and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Chargers 7.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
That was well defense right there. He saw the play in front of him and able to hold the point of attack. Then he sheds him and goes and makes a tackle for a loss.
Looking at a second and 11 now after the loss. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually broke that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
It's complete to Cook. But he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
It's a nice zone breaker right there. Take the tight end, move him out to the slot, then have him run a corner route versus the zone coverage, which means he's going to be behind the shallow coverage and ahead of the deep coverage, put the ball right on him.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cook. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
On third down, here's Eckler. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll run for it with Eckler. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Looking for the end zone. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams, 27 yards. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Hopkins with the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Jones with a nice gain there on first down as he takes us forward and call it a pickup of 6. That's thrown quickly out wide to Lazard.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Rodgers now on first down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. And they take a knee. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. And they'll indeed take a knee. This Charger defense continuing to hold the line. Now it's a third and goal situation. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have moved out in front. Crosby with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14.
Chargers 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields this way up at the 17. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll take over with just 18 ticks remaining. Herbert on first down now. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Second and 10. Here's Herbert. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
The final shot before the break for Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams, and that is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the second half, we get it back out to Brandon Gudden and Charles Davis.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gudden, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Now Jones. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
He'll get this to Lazard. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on third down. Even better decision.
Off the option, it's Jones. And he'll work this forward for about 3 and second down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On second down, Dillon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Rodgers going to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. Picked off at the 33. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Eckler, they run left side. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Herbert. Throwing right, and that's complete. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
This was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen there to make the grab. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd.
Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. Real partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flipped field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Rodgers now on 1st down. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll go out of bounds, making it all the way down to the 5. It's a big play there for Green Bay. Now that's 2 big catches that he's had on this drive alone.
And I can hear it right now. If they give up a 3rd to him, whoever does that, go stand on the other sideline. You're persona non grata on our team at that point.
Now Jones. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Jones again. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. They started on the ground with Eckler. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Herbert off of play action. He finds his target, Allen. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. No run back here for Jones. A touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. Rodgers sliding to a stop with a first down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Touchdown! Davante Adams, 55 yards. And the Packers strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth. Crosby connects on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Chargers 28.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. The handoff, it's Eckler. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Partner, you get about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. 2nd and 11 now. Now Herbert. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert going to throw. Rolling to his right. That is caught inside the 5. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
It certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
Oh, look at this. They're not even going to get the 2-point play off. Maybe too much indecision. It's going to cost him 5 yards. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So now a big play coming up as the Chargers are going to go for 2. Herbert to throw. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, they had guts to go for that, and they got it. Now, if you're the defense, you feel some major pressure, don't you?
Well, they put it on you, haven't they? They've told you you are the unit they believe in. We'll find out now if they can make it hold up. But, boy, just going for it in that spot.
I know, right?
Amazing.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds.
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away. But still need 1 completion for field goal range.
And just think about what they're going over in the huddle right now. Make the catch, get out of bounds. That's going to be tough to do. So make the catch, get up to the line of scrimmage, and clock it to have 1 last shot.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. This one complete to Tunyon underneath. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little miracle play done. They were within striking distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
They definitely had hope. They definitely had opportunity. Just unable to cash in at the end.